Good Thursday morning to all of you. Alex Giles hopping on WBTV News Now with meteorologist Eric Garlick. Wanted to talk a little bit about the forecast today. Very chilly once again to start.
Man, it was cold. A little bit of frost on the vehicles this morning.
Absolutely.
Most of us down into the 20s, all of us down below freezing. Buckle up. If you haven't been outside yet,
heavy jacket day.
It's going to be a shock.
If you have to take the dog out or whatever, heavy jacket.
Yeah, bundle up. We're going to warm up pretty nicely this afternoon. Temps up into the 50s. The big story the next couple of days, though, going to be Sunday. First alert weather day issued for Sunday, and this right now primarily for just the heavy rain that we could see. Now there's the possibility for a few storms, and we'll talk about that here in just a second.
Okay.
But you can see the model's inputting quite a bit of rain over our area. Now we still need the rain, still dealing with that those drought conditions, but this is going to be something that we watch. So breaking this down a little bit more, Sunday, rain and storms, that first alert weather day. This morning, getting you out the door, below freezing temperatures area wide. Now the next couple of days, we're going to see that gradual warming trend. 55 yesterday, we'll be close to that today, eventually up into the 60s as we head into the weekend, even some upper 60s as we head into the weekend as well, and that'll factor in to just if we see severe weather or not as we head into the weekend. But take a look at this rain coverage for Sunday, not necessarily rain totals, but the chances of rain across the area ramping up on Sunday. So rain likely, possibility for severe storms.
Oh boy.
We talk about this all the time. CAPE, convective available potential energy. Say that 5 times fast. We'll break it down for you. Future storm fuel. So we'll take it at 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay.
This is going to be the European model. You can see those little specks of red down across Columbia, back toward, really even over toward Wilmington as well. Nothing too pronounced across the area. You need a couple ingredients to come together in order for thunderstorms and severe weather to happen. Now you don't need a lot of fuel. There's events called high CAPE, high shear, low CAPE. So there's a lot of turning and speed shear in the atmosphere with the winds. Low CAPE, not a whole lot of energy, but with the shear that could overcome some low levels of energy available.
It's enough to make a storm.
Yeah, exactly. So this is, one of those events shaping up potentially.
Okay.
One of those events shaping up where we do have high shear, low CAPE event. So we'll take you through the rest of the day Sunday, showing a little bit 7 o'clock along and east of really I-85, a little bit more as you head toward the coast. Now, this is the GFS, another model, another forecasting tool that we do use, and that is going to bring that red and that fuel a little bit closer to our area, and this is going to be something that we are going to be keeping an eye on. Again, if we can get enough fuel, enough shear, enough instability, there's a lot of factors that go into it. It's like baking a cake.
Okay. I don't know if I've heard that analogy before, but I appreciate it.
If you have all of the ingredients but one, the cake's not going to turn out. If there's one ingredient lacking here as we head towards Sunday,
you're not going to have a full-blown storm.
Not going to have that thunderstorm, not going to have that full-blown severe storm. The possibility is there, though. So I want to bring you that first alert weather day issued because of that reason.
Okay.
So keeping an eye on Sunday. Now, Saturday looking just fine. Wow, beautiful sunrise this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Out across the Queen City. But we'll be keeping an eye on Sunday. Do your part in the warning process. Start talking about it. Start sharing the information that you get from us.
Tell friends and family, hey, just a heads up. If we're making weekend plans, Sunday, not the day to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And then make sure you're checking back for updates on the forecast.
Yeah.
We're 4 days out from this event.
Right.
Things will change as we head into the weekend. So just be cognizant. Do your homework. Make sure you're checking back for all of these updates. But pretty nice morning out across the area.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at that. High country, seeing some snow on the ground from that little system yesterday. For today, though, temperatures back up into the mid-50s, pretty close to average for this time of year. Something that we're familiar with. Middle of December, beginning to middle of December, those temperatures running in the mid-50s. Not much in the way of wind. Got a little system moving through the D.C. and New York area, and then our next system really starting to take shape across the Pacific Northwest. That's going to dive down through Texas and Oklahoma, giving them a pretty good chance for severe weather over the next couple of days. And that same system will eventually move up the East Coast and bring us our severe weather chances. Again, not a guarantee, this is something that we are going to keep an eye on, but that first alert weather day issued for Sunday. How about these temperatures, though? 31 in Charlotte. We're colder in Charlotte than Detroit, Chicago, Minneapolis, Lincoln, Rapid City, South Dakota.
Look at Atlanta.
Denver. Yeah, Atlanta at 26 as well. So,
wow.
Yeah, some pretty cold conditions setting up for us in comparison to the rest of the country. But here's a look at that 7-day forecast. 55 today, 62 tomorrow, 67 Saturday. Sunday looking at 67 degrees. That first alert weather day in place on Sunday due to rain chances.
Yes.
Now, the possibility of severe weather is there, but primarily for rain chances as we head towards Sunday. It's just going to kind of be an all-day thing. Wouldn't make any outdoor plans for Sunday. It just helps us. It's a nice tool for us to be able to draw your attention. You know, sometimes we have a 100% chance of rain, but, you know, it's a morning event or an evening event. You know, typically when we have those first alert weather days, it's going to impact you. That's either significantly or a significant amount of time.
I was just about to say that is the signal to the public that this is something that could change what you do that day.
Impactful. It's going to impact you in some way, and in this way, rain all day long.
First alert weather day on Sunday. I was going to ask you, is that really out of character for the Carolinas in December to be like 67 with strong chance of storms?
No, I was actually talking about this with Chief Meteorologist Al Conklin the other day, and you know, I'm like, you know, it's not too uncommon to have these high shear, low cape events. You get the cold fronts that are pretty powerful this time of year, ushering in that colder air, and how as we get into January and February, we start to see the chances for these type of events to come down a little bit. But, you know, November, December, the strong cold fronts, the clashes between the warm air and the cold air, the strong low pressure systems, just something that we, you know, aren't too.
It's not like it's completely out of the question.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Very interesting. So Sunday, the day to watch, but obviously Saturday looking like it could be a good day for weekend
really
activities.
The next couple of days looking
great.
Pretty nice. Friday night, maybe you're going to Christmas Town.
There you go.
Check out the lights. Speedway Christmas.
Lots of events in the area.
Things looking pretty good Friday and Saturday. So,
Eric, we appreciate the forecast update as always, sir.
Of course. Thanks for joining me, and appreciate talking weather with me.
Of course, man. I'm going to leave you with the 7-day. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks for hopping on with us.